do. Starting Bob, y'all.
County Tao recently expressed interest in the purchase of Pacifica property with the aim of constructing a server and logistics center. The city government has openly considered selling the land for a single.
On this one, Little Charles, I'm leaning more towards becoming a weapon craft guy.
Demonstrates commitment to eradicating the district's criminal presence. Today's final story is an unwelcome one for pet owners.
My craft has been the main thing I've been trying to build up.
$1,000 per dog per month. Similarly, the fine for possessing
No, please, no.
Hello, hello. What? Both of them? Oh, a bomb diggity. Oh, shit. Yay. Let me see what's up. Hold on.
Come on, babies, get to go.
Yay. I know you've been waiting to get up out of there.
Oh my God, you talking about waiting? Why your girl already almost packed in there? We almost done already. Playing no games, we ready. I got my outfit picked out for tomorrow, so I know what I'm gonna wear. I already put majority of my clothes and stuff and put it all down up. Yep, I got my snacks and stuff put together. I got their clothes and stuff put together. Like now I'm just putting like all the small miscellaneous stuff that they're giving me, like extra formula and stuff like that, extra bottles and stuff, like all of this extra stuff. I'm trying to figure out how I'm finna downsize it so that we can just carry this shit on out of here.
Yay. That's what's up.
I ain't never been so happy in my life. And it ain't even just like because I'm finna leave, it's just more so like they made a big achievement. Because, you know, they was just struggling so hard.
Yeah, they were.
And now they just good and ready to go. They came so far.
They did. I'm glad to see that.
Look at my little honey buns. With some grease, look. Look at the buns.
They all shiny. Look at them, they quiet. They feel no attachments in them no more. They get
So happy.
that's what's up.
My baby love. My baby love. Need to go home. My baby love.
Be able to get some rest.
Yeah. It's gonna be mostly all on me now. Now I really gotta step up mom studies.
True. But you're gonna get some milk too. It's not gonna be as bad now that it's all on you. And your babies are good enough to be cool now, so.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm happy for you.
Oh my God. I never thought we'd see the day. Today is the day.
And they both passed the car seat test too?
Yeah. Like some big girls. So proud of them.
I knew they was gonna make it though, they tough. They got a lot of energy just like their mama.
They nice and strong.
I mean, now they gonna be grabbing on your face. Squeezing. Okay,
so I gotta remember what the what did she say? She said I need to call their pediatrician. I gotta make sure I remember that. Call their pediatrician. Yay! Thank you.
Hey, get back here.
Capacity boost.
I gotta call some more people and tell them that they get to go home. I gotta call some more people and tell them that they might get to go home. Yeah. Everybody's been waiting for them.
Hear me that too. You might be able to get you a little day's break. Depending on if you want it. You probably start going crazy.
I'll call you back in a little bit. Let me call my mom.
Alrighty, beautiful. I'm happy for you though. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Man.
Hey.
I'm happy that you get to go home.
More so congratulations to them.
Yeah.
Forget me. I'm the last thing I'm thinking about. I'm happy that they get to go home and actually experience their baskinets. They get to see all their toys they got, all their clothes. So much stuff there waiting for them. Their godmom's waiting for them. She's so excited. Yeah. We've been waiting on these little babies to excel. And they done sprouted up so fast. Brings tears to my eyes.
I know, right?
I just feel so excited. I didn't know them, waking them up.
Yeah.
They just get to enjoy life.
Yeah.
So excited. I'm not even thinking about me because when I get home, I'm be sleeping on the floor. I can't even sleep in my bed yet.
No.
I still gotta sleep in the L shape.
You don't got no friends you could put in?
Said my cousin's apartment is kind of too small for that. It's a one bedroom. So we can't, it's no, if we did have a recliner, it'd be in the living room and it'd be taking up so much space. I had to push the couch somewhere out the way.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna get me and you that fold up recliner chair. That way you could unfold it and fold it.
Have you ever fucked in a reclining chair? Am I on speaker? Am I on speaker?
Yeah.
I should ask that first before I said what I said. Out of order. You just gonna let me be out of order. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Sorry. But no, I don't think so. No, they know you dealing with me. That's the same shit. Come on, headphones. It's alright. It's alright. I don't even think he noticed. He was just sitting there minding his business. But no, I have not. Have you? You gonna teach me something? You gonna learn me something? I definitely can't wait. If you still in pain, by the time I give me a little bit of money or something, I might have to go and try to get you a recliner. A little recliner chair that you can like unfold.
I'll give you the recliner. I'm going like this. I'm still having this stuff. We got so much stuff here.
Who else you want to be? It's very,
Mom just graced our faces.
I gotta do this all myself!
Tequila oil special. Packing up all your clothes. You got all outfits in there. So what you think you're wearing tomorrow? Okay, look nice. What you think you're wearing tomorrow, beautiful? Got all green. Okay. Yeah, I'm staying for the cup. Okay. Yeah, I'm staying for the complete training today. I don't feel as bad as I did yesterday. So I'm guessing it didn't last that long. Yeah, plus, I just drank some. What you say?
I'm ready.
Hmm?
And then with it.
So you basically saying you're gonna be looking good?
Yeah, you can say that.
Why your lingerie options make you so sexy?
Yeah, I feel wide awake now. I feel like I'm wired. We here, Coach Mom. Girl, we here.
Shit. Go lay down, honey.
I'm sorry. I'm so used to just holding them like that, so now it's just like I don't need to hold them.
Years of experience. Let's say your manual comes out like this, right? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Very simple phrase you can tell yourself.
Okay, I gotta fix these headphones again. It's getting very annoying.
Push your back in, punch out. Holy crap, who did this? Must have been my father. This is how the Amish declare a feud.
But I thought they were non-violent.
We are. Peter must have really pissed off my dad. And break the rules. What? Somebody mowed the lawn. I was supposed to do that. Ha-ha! I have done your chores to rob you of the joy of doing chores. You bastard!
Now we don't have a choice. We've got to bring Eli back.
No, we don't.
What are you talking about? We can't be part of a feud with the Amish.
I didn't start this thing, Lois, but I'm gonna finish it. Joe, go round up Quagmire and all the modern-day technology you can find. We are going to war. Oh, hey, buddy. Is Joe there? Can I leave a message for him? It's what I said before. Most people know that if a skeleton shoots a creeper, then the creeper will drop a disc. But less people know that if you get a skeleton to shoot an arrow that's on fire and then it hits a TNT, that any creeper killed by that TNT will also drop a disc. By using this mechanic, it's super easy to set up an early game.
You seen the tape with y'all?
Is just dig a hole for the creepers.
Seen the tape anywhere?
Giant is not the most secret mob in Minecraft. It's not even close. This YouTuber said the NPC from Education Edition was the most secret in the game, but that also couldn't be further from true. So then what is the most secret mob in Minecraft? Most people would say it's the brown mushroom, because it only spawns when a mushroom is struck by lightning. which is
Okay.
incredible.
I'm gonna see
But the
what I
actual
need a bag
most
for.
secret
Because I'm like, I
mob in
got
the game is
space.
impossible
I was
to get
trying to
without
figure out what
shoes.
can I
Some of
fit
you
in
might
there.
think
Other
the
than
zombie
that,
horse is
I
the
think
most
majority of the
secret
extra
mob
bags I
because it's
have is for
also
snacks
impossible
that I
to get
brought here
without
just in
shoes.
case.
It is in both
I
Java
like got
and
hungry.
Bedrock. But the mob I'm talking about was added in 1.12 and is only in Java. This mob was even going to be added to the survival game. Let me introduce you to the Illusioner. This mob is a form of the Illager and was going to be added to
This
Raids,
fucking
and it's even
headphones, you know what I
stronger
mean?
than the Evoker, which can spawn literal
Trying to let you
teeth
give me
to
some
kill
love.
you, which makes the Illusioner the most secret mob in Minecraft.
Yeah, okay. It's like you think your sister
Is there anyone you won't cross? I overheard
some
Joe.
food.
You didn't stalk you with his
And now you wanna cry. And you just like,
The only way to kill a Shinigami is to make them fall in love with a human. There once was a Shinigami named Jealous who spent all his time watching
나이트 시대의 인간들 평균 기온이 현재 안전한 수준을 유지하는 것으로
as
나타났습니다.
she went about her daily life. It's today, isn't it? The last day alive. She looks so full of life. I wonder why today. It's just not fair. A man
Animal continues to be major casualties. Do not eat raw unlabeled meals.
thinking Jealous did something that we Shinigami must never do.
建议患有疑似性疾病的朋友留在室内。
오렌지 속으로 푹 빠져 영혼을 위한 금티악자
And disappeared forever. The way to kill a Shinigami.
God of War Ragnarok. Or dirty. One of the many things God of War Ragnarok ruined, apart from the game itself, was the character of Thor. Firstly, Thor felt like much less of a presence compared to Baldur, who was a constant in Kratos' side, while the variety of bosses is
全世代のサイバーグラムは神経系を傷つける恐れがあります。インプラントは常に最新モデルを使いましょう。
Second is how Santa Monica tried to humanize God by adding scaling elements and change part in this game. And even at the start of Ragnarok, he's shown as the merciless god who giants would run and never cared about anyone. By the end of the game, he is a hitting drunkard who feels guilty for how he treats his family, and a good person when he because he's fired to other road users is not protected by the Second Amendment.
偉大なリーダーを求める世界に荒坂社は全力で応えます。
I almost deleted my Instagram.
ための戦いにあなたの力を。荒坂警備システムに加入すれば平和は常にあなたのものになります。
No, I was talking to you. Telling her about people. I feel like that the anonymous messages that the computer thing sends you, it just be like random as fuck. Like, are you judgmental?
I'm out. Got enough problems as it is.
Huh? Don't even want to find you.
What kind of question is that? I wonder who really asked me that question. There's kids on her, little Charles. This little nigga look a word. Streets don't do these kids no better. I don't think there was kids on the other game though. Just some sad looking ass kids. I'm just saying. They look like they don't get no love out here like they supposed to. I didn't see kids when I played this game on the PlayStation 4, nor I seen many people that was like obese. I said I didn't see kids when I was playing on PlayStation 4, nor obese people. They got fat people running around here too. Huh? I don't know. You might be able to.
Honestly, that's so true. Government of normal people gonna do against an unkillable god. Hit you on it, man.
What you doing? Feeding the kids?
I love superheroes, so I would just hope the powers were better than me. I like super speed, but it just seems like there would be a lot of unintended consequences.
Yeah, it does look adorable too. Huh? Little stripes. They gonna have some swag, huh?
Hey, V, could you investigate something for me? Caught wind of a scuffle at the docks. Could be junkies, but this thing smells like a cyber flare-up to me. And I want to know if drugs played any part. Hold that. These no good to check, so keep them alive.
I'll try.
Fuck me.
Well, darling, where you are?
I'll just take that. You got a whole bunch of stuff ready for him, huh? You gonna be able to carry all that out of the hospital?
I'm hoping I won't have to go with them, but if I do, I can just make multiple trips or carry it and have like a nurse help me carry them.
Okay.
Have you ever tried waking up first thing in the morning and not having to reach for your glasses? How about not getting dry eyes from overwearing your contacts?
Yourself about how cool that is and how badly you wish you could do cool things in real life. And then remember that because you're not an action hero, you can't do cool action hero things. Well, the other day I had that thought process whilst I was sat watching John Wick, and then I realised that because I'm not John Wick, I can't do cool John Wick things. But now I have video games, so at least I could still be John Wick in a game if I wanted to. But just holding down a button to be John Wick like this.
He's still alive. I'm trying to leave you all alive.
So I decided to get John Wick, the VR but something about it isn't right. It feels like the world of John Wick with the hotels and all. Fighting just felt like the real
Adorable,
shooting
adorable.
rather than combat. I think the biggest
See you around.
Bye. Remember, the media lies.
Hand-to-hand combat with quick takedowns and flashing reloading. Now I understand that VR has limitations, but you can't feel like a character that does this.
That's not very good. All your extra clothes stay here.
Just by doing this.
So wait, another outfit is
Feeling
underwhelmed by the obvious choice. I decided to find the most John Wick feeling VR game that I possibly could. After a little bit of thought, I came up with 5 games I thought could fill the position of a proper John Wick VR experience. Blade and Sorcery, Boneworks, H3 VR, Onward, and Sirento. The big reason for choosing these games over others is that they all have gunplay and the ability to kill with knives and or fists, etc. Finally, before I can start playing, I need a scoring system to determine a winner. Because complex scoring systems are difficult, each game will be given a score between 5 and 1, based on the following categories of gunplay, close quarters, movement, and quick style. There will also be a bonus round for anything that I think is cool, but can't be its own category. Kicking things off with gunplay. Here, we are just looking for the guns to be satisfying and smooth as hell to use. So sounds and the guns feeling like they actually have weight is very important, as well as how easy it is to switch weapons and reload, as John does a lot of this in the films. And somewhat unsurprisingly, in last place for this category, it's got to be Blade and Sorcery, because the game doesn't actually have guns in it. Luckily, there is a mod that can be used to add guns to the game, albeit with a bit of a limited selection. The guns themselves are pretty weightless, sound like guns from a bad action film, and reloading is just done by pressing a button. No discredit to the modder though, as it is free, and putting guns in a melee-based VR game I would assume is not easy. I will also have the mod I used linked in the description below. What I would say is that the more I got into playing like John Wick, the less the guns themselves actually mattered. What is an issue though is the weapon switching. I was constantly picking up a pistol from my hip and then dropping it when trying to put it back, causing much frustration. You are also limited to just 2 weapons, as you can't put small items such as knives and guns on your back. At this point, I am also just going to quickly add that during some testing, I found the modder actually created a John Wick level, and that's just awesome, but I'll talk a bit more about that at the end. Coming second to last for gunplay is Sirento. Now this isn't because Sirento's guns don't feel good to use, they just don't feel very Wick-like. They have no weight to them and there's no control over the reload, so you can't do anything fancy. Having said that, the auto reloads are very smooth and the sounds are very satisfying. One good thing about Sirento that it has going for it is there is a great selection of weapons to kill your enemies with. The most Wick-like being shotguns, pistols, and a couple of rifles as well. As you can't drop weapons, the switching is also pretty painless, with the biggest issue being you have so many weapons on you at any one time that I was constantly grabbing the wrong thing. Having so many weapons does mean you always have the right weapon to deal with the situation, though don't suit the John Wick look at all. Third for gunplay is Onward. Onward's gunplay is by far the most realistic of all the games, and that comes with goods and bads. The goods are that the guns have weight, sound great, and are very satisfying to use, but they are clunky, the reloads are slow, especially for shotguns where the shells are individually loaded. Another big strong point for the gunplay in Onward is weapon customization and variety. There is a great variety of weapons, all with different sights, grips, lasers and lights to choose from, giving you a really tactical feel. By far, Onward's biggest issue though is the weapon switching. I dropped so many guns, knives and syringes on the map that it honestly felt like I was setting
Did you know that every time you look at someone's social media, you're already doing something that can potentially change your life?
Do this right now and you literally make money online. We have Dina, a stay-at-home mom who from 0 to 30K months faster than anything that she's ever tried before, and she did this with very little time and very little experience. And this is exactly how she did it. Step number 1, get artificial intelligence and AI robots to do all the hard work for you. Now, I know that sounds kind of insane. AI robots, what are you talking about? But check that out. I asked this artificial intelligence one question, and now it's creating me a specific ad to go ahead and make money. Step number 2, create a video ad like this, where you never have to show your face on camera. And check this out. This one got 26. We've been secretly doing this for years. Now, it's important that you take action on this ad right now, because the reason why this works so well right now is because not a lot of people actually know about this. If you continue to ignore ads...
Second is Boneworks, with its strong and satisfying as hell shooting. Guns are loud, have weight to them, and feel just great to use. Boneworks also gets extra points for its reloading mechanics, as it's the only game on the list that allows you to take the mag out of a gun. by hitting it with another mag, which can create some pretty whisk-esque moments. However, the trade-off for this is that you can't manually eject mags out of the gun with just one hand, but overall that doesn't actually hurt the experience too much. Boneworks' biggest drawback with the guns is the lack of variety and the kind of samey feel between them. They do have different sounds, but they just feel too similar. On the plus side, a few of the guns on offer are very wick-like with some cool attachments. Weapon switching in this game isn't great though, as it requires you to carefully put weapons in underarm holsters and being slightly off when storing weapons, where you just end up throwing guns and knives all over the place. First for gunplay is heaps really good. The gunplay itself isn't leagues above anything else, and I would actually say the way the weapons feel is closer to onward than anything else. However, what it does have going for it is an insane amount of weapon variety and customization. Now granted, this isn't the most important thing when being John Wick, but you do feel like you are in the Continental speaking to the weapons expert.
Good afternoon, Mr. Wick. Block 34 and 26. Contoured grips. Flared magwell. Easy awakenings. And I beg and appreciate the custom porting. What's next? We need something robust. Precise. Robust. Precise. AR-50. 11.5 inch. Compensated with an iron bonded solid carrier. Trigicon acupoint with 1/6 magnification. Yes, sir. Dessert. Of finest cutlery. All freshly stoned.
Sights, grips, suppressors, lights, lasers, launchers, rail adapters, and even flags can all make your weapons just feel cooler to use. The guns themselves all sound different and feel great to shoot, with the reloading feeling realistic but also forgiving enough to still be fun. Weapon switching is also perfect because the guns just snap back to your body when you drop them, so you won't go around just dropping weapons everywhere like in Onward. What I would say is that you do have a lot of weapon slots, almost too many, as if you fully kit yourself out, you can feel like a GTA character and are constantly grabbing the wrong thing when trying to reload your gun. This creates some pretty awkward reload encounters, trying to fit things where they're obviously just not going to fit. Anyone who has ever played a punchy game in a somewhat small VR area will tell you that it has some issues. The main one being there's a lot of this, which can hurt, break immersion, and in the case of my old VR controllers, costs a lot of money. The second main issue is there's no physical connection to what you're actually punching, so it doesn't feel like you're hitting something unless it's the wall. This means your brain has to work extra hard to fill in the rest of the immersion for you, so smooth gameplay is a must for realistic punching, otherwise it feels like a stop-motion video, and that does not make you feel like a badass. On this subject, given that I have to be attached to a computer with a wire, as well as the fact I'm not actually a trained assassin, I am limited to punches and grabs for melee combat, because doing this would likely result in a very expensive and horrific VR injury so bad, with the only successful knife kills I made being on completely oblivious enemies from behind.
Sorry, sir. Only VIP players with 20 or more million power are allowed to enter here.
Oh, but I'm in a hurry.
20 million power, sir.
Why are you cheating on me?
This is ROK's exclusive VIP club. Only players with over 20 million power are allowed in. Get out of here. Jake.
But I have 80 million power.
What? Wow.
And ROK technology is power. Even though I was born in a poor man's slave. I'm surrounded by rich neighbors, so I prioritized unlocking economic technologies. That is, logging and trade-related ones. I built a city to occupy the big traffic road so that I could collect a toll from all the caravans. With these funds, I continue to expand my territory and upgrade my city before successfully occupying the traffic stronghold on the waterway. After becoming the richest kingdom in the world, it couldn't have been easier to train my army before skyrocketing power.
Technology and power. Kingdom.
Slightly better for melee, we have Sirento. Like Onward, you can't punch, but you do at least get to choose what sword you use. Sirento's biggest issue with melee is that you just don't feel like you're actually stabbing anything. People just kind of die, and there's no real force behind it. Like with its guns, the sword is pretty futuristic, and not at all ring-like. However, at least in this game, melee is still a viable option, making it 100% better than Onward. Coming in third for close combat is H3VR. The melee weapons in this game have actual weight and physics when stabbing. Unlike with the guns, there is an insane amount to choose from. For extra tactics, you can even put a sight on your knife. In joint first place, we have Blade and Sorcery and Boneworks. Now, this may seem like a bit of a cop-out, but just listen a second. In a sentence, Blade is a bit more OTT, whereas Boneworks is a bit more sane. What I mean by this is in Blade, you can completely throw people into another fucking dimension, making you feel like a massive badass. However, the more realistic physics in Boneworks allow for some more wig-like experiences, so it depends on whether you want to launch people or wig people. Despite their differences, both games actually allow just straight up punching people and hitting them with guns, which is probably what makes the biggest difference when feeling like a badass hitman. Grabbing someone by the arm and shooting them in the knee, then the face is some true John Wick style, so both games get a massive leg up with that. One small thing that Blade and Sorcery has going for it is the ability to actually disarm people by punching and stabbing guns out of their hand, as well as its amazing throwing knife physics, allowing for things like this. Overall, this is going to be a pretty quick round, as a lot of VR games have similar movement, and VR movement in general is pretty subjective, but there are some things quickly worth covering about it. In last, we have Sirento. The movement is good, but doesn't suit the things you need to do to be John Wick. It relies a lot on the teleport style of movement, so you don't get much control over your movement, so you can't get up close to people very easily. Whilst there is technically strafing controls, they are slower than the world's response to COVID and therefore completely useless. I will give credit to different types of movement, including jumping, sliding, running, rebounding, and if you want to make yourself ill, back up. Onward, Boneworks, and H3VR are coming out in joint second movement. You use the thumbstick or touchpad to move, and you click it into sprint, and that's about it. Going to get with for a few frames.
I don't deserve this.
First, the movement is Blade and Sorcery. Like the others, you use the thumbstick or touchpad to move up to targets. Then swing your arms and squat or stand behind the target's movement speed, allowing you to quickly control what's going on. So, as this actually feels like you're running, kinda, you get some bonus points for immersion, despite the fact you know.
Sorry, y'all. Unfortunately, the game is tripping, so I have to actually connect it to the internet.